Come check me out at Retro Game Con October 8th through the 9th at the OnCenter Convention Center up in Syracuse, New York. I'm gonna be there all weekend, and I'll be debuting my 2 new Genshin Impact cosplays there. Those being Barbara as a ballerina on Saturday and Amber on Sunday. So if you see me at both of those days in one of those 2 cosplays, then feel free to come on up to me and say hi. Hope to see you all there. Hey guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Mega Constructs Pokemon figure, of course, Togepi, that was, of course, given to me by my girlfriend, Casamelody, as a really nice college graduation present from her, and not to mention, happened around the exact same time she was visiting me in my area not too long ago, which I have to say is actually really impressive, and I'm really glad on how well it actually looks, and hopefully maybe somewhere down in the later on down the road, I would definitely love to, of course, collect more of these Pokemon Mega Constructs figures for sure, just to see on how they turn out for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can gather right now. So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below if you want to go check it out. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'm not going anywhere for sure. In fact, this episode is actually going to be rather interesting for sure, and one that I've actually overlooked for some time. But hey, I'm sure you'll get right on to it once you get done with the last episode. So yeah. Man, I gotta say, it was actually really quite nice of my girlfriend to actually give me the Togepi Mega Constructs toy that she got for me. That was actually really kind of her. And I just realized that pretty much I should have done a video with her talking about how she and I first met and how we actually became boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh boy, I messed up pretty bad, but hey, I'm sure she'll probably understand, and we'll probably get to that later on, but we shall wait and see. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Now, for today's episode, I actually did give a little bit of a hinting, of course, the previous episode for sure, but I seem to have been long overdue to actually make it for a long time, that I kind of figured maybe now's a good time for me to give it its own episode right about now, and well, I'm actually standing this time as opposed to singing for sure, because you can immediately tell what's behind my head right about now. Yeah, that's right. It looks like for today's episode, we're going to be diving into, of course, the set of Amiibos that I currently have right now. So yeah, what can I say about Amiibos that a lot of people having for sure? I think they are a really great set of figures that Nintendo has, of course, created, and plus, I think seeing how I really do enjoy collecting them for sure, I say they are a really great way for, of course, for me to use pretty much for my video games whenever I get the time to play them for sure. Particularly the ones I've got, of course, my Wii U, my 3DS, and of course, as of currently, my Nintendo Switch for sure. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say that I actually don't have a big enough collection of course, these figures, but I knew for sure that I really do enjoy the Amiibos hands down. So yeah, I guess I kind of figure for today's episode, but now, I think it makes sense that I would go ahead and talk about those Amiibos for sure. And Well, looks like they're up there and I'm down here, so how am I gonna get my camera that I currently have mounted right now all the way up there for sure? In fact, that actually gives me an idea. Hold on. Okay, I think that should be good enough, but yeah, looks like here we are. In fact, I'm standing on, of course, on my couch right by now, but hey, I think this is actually a good way to, of course, for me to, of course, get all the way up here for sure. So yeah, here we are with, of course, my wonderful Amiibo collection right about now, and yeah, I think currently as of right now, I think they're, of course, seeing, of course, this shelf that I have up that did reside, of course, the original set of figures that I had when I was a kid, but sadly, I no longer have for sure. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say that I've actually got a really good good collection all the way up here for sure, and yeah, I guess if anything, yeah, quite a whole lot for me to cram up there for sure, but I've actually got a good amount, so yeah, I guess if anything, I'm of course gonna go over each and every one of them one by one, just to see on how well they, of course, yeah, to see on how much I have for sure, just to get things out of the way for sure, and I'm gonna do my best not to fall off of my couch for sure, because I really don't want to risk breaking my back or, of course, destroying my camera equipment in the process. So yeah. I guess with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about all these Amiibos that I currently have up on this pretty much dusty shelf over here by now. So yeah. Alright, so we might as well go ahead and start off from, of course, all the way from left to right for sure, with, of course, yeah, I think that's pretty much the order I've actually decided to go for over here by now. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off over here by now with, of course, Mario and Luigi, which are actually really incredible for sure. So yeah, starting off my Amiibo collection with, of course, the two Italian plumbers that made Nintendo well known for sure. So yeah, and all the way down at the bottom is, of course, Toad and Yoshi, which is really quite nice, and so yeah, really quite impressed by that. So yeah, and of course, moving alongside it, we have next up is, of course, Charizard from Pokemon, which is amazing, and we're diving into, of course, another character from the Mario universe, which is Bowser. Really quite nice. So yeah, and of course, next up is, of course, Lucario, also from Pokemon, which is really quite nice. So yeah, and next up we of course have Zelda from Legend of Zelda. Really quite nice, and not to mention, I think alongside Charizard and Lucario, this Zelda Amiibo that I currently have is, of course, made for the Super Smash Brothers franchise for sure, hence why the platform is a little bit gold. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting and stuff, but yeah, it's actually quite nice. And another thing I should mention, the Charizard Amiibo I had, I actually did pick it up at Toricon back in 2016, and believe it or not, it is indeed a Japanese import, and thankfully, it does work well on of course, my Nintendo systems that I have here in America for sure. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way, but still, either way, I'm really impressed by this Zelda figure that I currently have right now. And of course, up next is, of course, Wolf Link from Zelda Twilight Princess. Really quite nice, and of course, this actually came with, of course, pretty much my Wii U version of Twilight Princess, or should I say Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U, which is sweet. So yeah, and of course we have the Duck Hunt dog, and of course a duck from, of course, well, Duck Hunt for sure, good old classic game, and I'm really glad to see on the Smash Brothers franchise. And of course we of course have the Squid alongside the pretty much boy and girl Inkling from Splatoon, which is really quite nice. Yeah, always get a good kick out of course, these figures, and I really do love Splatoon all the way. Really great game, and I really do love the second game as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Splatoon 3 once I get my hands on it. So yeah, and of course we next up we have Falco from of course Star Fox alongside Rob the Robot, which is quite nice, and all the way down below is of course, yeah, we actually have here Google Pikachu, to which, for those who are wondering, Pikachu is, of course, my very first amiibo that I got, and right next to a Pikachu is, of course, Googled Mr. Game & Watch. So yeah, I guess either way, it's actually quite nice for sure. And the best part about it is that I don't know if you can see from, of course, behind, and I'll just moving out of the way. Yeah, it actually comes with different sets of different versions of Mr. Game & Watch that you can customize for sure. Although I actually do kind of like this version of Mr. Game & Watch the most because, yeah, it's probably, I think, it's most recognizable pose in any of the games that he's been in for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, regardless of course, what I think, I always do get a good kick out of course, Mr. Game & Watch for sure. It's actually really quite nice. So yeah. Alright, so now that we got done with, of course, all those amiibos that I have, of course, different sections of the shelf ramp, and now we might as well go ahead and move on to, of course, the ones that I currently got, all filling up the entire span of course, the top shelf ramp now. So yeah, quite a whole lot for sure compared to, of course, the ones down here for sure. But hey, I'm trying to cram in as much as I can right about now, just to help bridge the gap for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, I think we might as well go ahead and talk about these for sure. So for starters, right but now we've of course got three different Animal Crossing figures that are right in front of us right but now, which are of course Cyrus, KK Slagger, and Reese. To which I have to say they're definitely the cutest out of course all the Animal Crossing figures for sure. Which, yeah, I mean, it's no big surprise. Animal Crossing is indeed cute for sure. So but yeah, really glad I got those for sure. To which, yeah, by the way, I actually got those as a Christmas present around last year for sure. So those are always quite fun to have. So yeah, and of course, if we can move them out of the way ramp on now. So yeah, and of course, next up we have another character from, of course, the Mario universe, which is of course Rosalina. Definitely love Rosalina for sure. Almost on par as, say, Princess Peach and Daisy for sure. So, and of course, next to her is of course Wario. Really love Wario all the way, and of course pretty much funny as hell as compared to, say, Waluigi, to which I'll get to later on. And of course, we actually have four other sets of Animal Crossing figures that we currently got right but now. Like, of course, pretty much the one, of course, the green vest for sure is, of course, Tom Nook. And right next to him is, of course, Bathers. Really do get a kick out of him. And of course, next to him is Isabelle. Really do love Isabelle all the way, and let's see, what else, yeah, and I kind of forgot his name, hold on. Alright, yeah, now I remember, pretty much the character that comes after Isabelle is, of course, the dog that you see right in front of me is, of course, Digby. Yeah, really quite nice for sure. And after that, we, of course, have Waluigi, of course, and of course, we got Fox McCloud from, of course, Star Fox. Really do love it all the way. And of course, next up is, of course, Mega Man. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love Mega Man? He's really badass. And next up we have Kirby, which is really quite nice. And we have a Wii Fit Trainer, of course. And next to it is, of course, Donkey Kong, of course. And next up we, of course, have Dark Pit from Kid Icarus. Really do love it all the way. And of course, Samus from, of course, Metroid. Really enjoyed it all the way. And of course, good old Toon Link. Yeah, really can't get enough of Toon Link. Is actually he's actually really quite nice. And next to him we have Pac-Man, which is really quite nice. Yeah, and next up we have Squirtle from Pokemon, really quite awesome. And of course we actually have two other characters from the Mario universe, except they're in the Smash Brother universe for sure, which is of course Mario and Bowser, which is quite nice. And to top things all off right about now, we've of course got Link from Link's Awakening. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say, I think I should probably put these back right about now. So yeah, looks like I got a good amount of course, these amiibos up on this top shelf compared to, of course, the ones down here. So yeah, I guess with all those that I got right about now, those are pretty much what I got entirely rampant now. So yeah, I guess with that being said, time for me to go back down. All right, yeah, there we go. Yeah, now we're back down, rampant now, and boy, it really did left my arm almost feel completely sore rampant now just by holding the camera while filming these Amiibos. But yeah, I guess you can pretty much get the clear picture rampant now. So yeah, I guess with that being said, that pretty much is all of course, my Amiibos that I currently have rampant now. And I have to say, looking back on those rampant now, I am really thrilled to actually get those for sure. In fact, as someone who actually is a big fan of Nintendo for quite some time now, I think it's actually quite nice that I would get these figures for sure, because yeah, I think with plenty of games that actually do support these figures for sure, whether it be for something, probably something that you can unlock, or of course something you can play with for sure, those are actually, they're actually really quite nice to have for sure. And again, pretty much of anything, I've actually stuck through with, of course, collecting Amiibos ever since the day I've actually got my Wii U, and since then I have gradually evolved, yeah, I've gradually evolved over time, pretty much now getting my hands on a Nintendo 3DS later on, to where I currently am right now with my Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that I always do get a good kick out of course, the Amiibos for sure, based on, of course, those three game systems that I currently have hang about now. So yeah, either way, I always do love the Amiibos for sure, and I guess it's currently unknown on how long they're gonna last for, because yeah, I think we've hardly seen any of them nowadays, but hopefully maybe within a matter of time, I think they are. I think I do hope they'll continue on for sure until we feel a little bit burned out by them for sure. But yeah, either way, I'm really excited to hopefully get more Amiibo figurines later on in the near future, because if anything, I'm definitely one of those people who actually really loves getting Amiibos, not only to collect them, but to also play my games with them. So yeah, and I guess on that thought, I'll definitely end this episode right here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup. And of course, as usual, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then by all means, go ahead and send me an email to this email address, Ackley95@hotmail.com. And if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, plenty of other stuff that I got in between all that, then go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And if you want to show your support for me and see some sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up in the near future, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, then feel free to support me on Patreon at patreon.com/AckleyTackTV. And if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of on my channel, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future, then by all means go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and I'm still excited to see on what I'll be talking about next for, of course, the next episode rampant now. But until then, I've still got a lot more work to do, as well as get myself prepped up for Retro GameCon that's gonna be coming out. So really excited for that. So yeah, I guess until that actually happens, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.